Oh, there's an ant on it. That's a bit of a weak one. Good evening, darlings, and a very warm welcome indeed to, I was going to say Friday, it's Saturday, isn't it? God, this week has been mad. It's just flown. A very warm welcome to Saturday Night Live. And over the space of the next half an hour or so, we are going to wave away Saturday and we are going to wave in Sunday. But I immediately noticed that our Emma of the eponymous YouTube channel, Emma Lemon, had a very interesting way of starting tonight's proceedings. Uh, and she was going to, well, first of all, she offered luscious lemon hugs to all and sundry, and then decided to play a little game. She decided, and she was first cab off the rank, need I say, she decided that she will snog the first person to arrive after her, and then she will tickle the one after that, the second, and will podger the third. Let's see. So, and the first cab onto Emma's rank was Peter P, who wins a lemony snog, followed by Richard, who wins a lemony tickle. And then, somewhat unfortunately, the third person to arrive was the lovely Shenny Denise, who was then due to be podgered by Emma. But yeah, apparently neither of the lovely ladies are into same doings. So I'm not sure. I'm not sure how that ended up. Uh, I didn't skip over it too quickly. So good evening to Emma, Peter P, the lovely Richard. Um, Shelley, of course. Who else is joining us? I wonder. Oh, Stu is here. Good evening, Stu. You don't get complimentary pottering lube on Hubnut. There are many things that you get here that you don't get on Hubnut. And I would imagine the Hubnuts are delighted to hear it. Oh, Diane Sturdy is with us, the lovely headmistress. Stand up, salute. Good evening, headmistress. Um, uh, uh, the Netty video is doing well, says Peter P. Ugh, it's not doing too badly, I suppose. Diddly-do. Oh, Andrew Buttigieg is with us, the lovely Ivor Spotty. Good evening to you. Lots of good evenings flying all around, which is always nice to see. Ah, Skick is here. Hello, Skick. When you get used to the van, would you take some long trips on? I would love to, Skick. The two that I would like to do are a road trip to San Sebastian with my mother, her final road trip, and a road trip to Gozo, the Maltese Islands. And I would happily do either or both of those in the van. I'm going to have a drink, darlings. Cheers, your very good health. Bottoms up yours. And above all, you know, it's almost Sunday, so get stuffed. Oh, Sunday lunch. I can't wait. Did I have one last Sunday? I don't think I did. Or did I? I can't remember. It's been a busy week. It's been a busy old week, what with one thing and your mother. Yes, of course. Thank you for mentioning it, Richard. We are indeed joined, as always, by, oh, that's nice, our matching pair of his and hers highly powered hedgehogs of truth. We've got Sean's box, which will be demanding a pounding, and we've got the community portable electronic telephonic device upon which you can, and somebody already has, leave a voice note. And we're going to play those right now. The next voice that you, oh, I didn't want that to happen. The next voice that you hear will be from the Leisure Peninsula.
Good evening, sir. How's your day been? What a splendid video it was the other day, sir.
Oh, thank you.
Today I went to my brother's for the national and had a snack.
What was it?
And I won first on the horse on the race, but I only put £1 each way, so I only won £26, sir.
Better than nothing.
Well, it's better than nothing.
Exactly.
Anyway, thank you very much, sir.
You're very welcome.
When are you bringing your next video out?
The next video, I will just pause you to answer your question. My day's been fine, by the way. Thank you for asking. The next video, which is day 2 of the motorhome trip, will be coming out tomorrow. And it's quite nice in parts, I think. I haven't quite finished it yet. I've got some final editing to do, but it won't be too long, and I'm planning to put it out because it's the weekend. I won't wait until the 1919 slot. It can go out early to mid afternoon at some point. Not sure exactly when, but it will land on your devices or your televisions or your whatever sometime tomorrow afternoon. And it's quite lovely in parts. Right, back to Mr. Parry.
This is Sergeant Smith at the West Lancashire establishment. Apparently, your camper van was last seen driving through a light.
Yeah.
Could be argued it was an amber light, but
it was.
But me, Sergeant Smith, consider it a red light, sir. There will be a summons in the post. Anyway, thank you very much. Anyway, we might let you off. You never know. If you put £2 in the box, sir, if you pound the box 2 times, we might let you off. Anyway, thank you very much. But my badge number is 456 of the Leeds.
And Liverpool Canal.
What's the name, sir? And the time was approximately, sorry, we didn't get the time, but we clocked it on your videos. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.
Well, good luck with that.
This man is a wanker. And how is your video with the camper van doing with stats? Is it better than you thought, sir?
No, it's a lot worse. A lot worse than I thought. Good luck doing me for the van. It wasn't registered to me at that point in time, so I think I can get away without double pounding the box. Thank you, Mr. Parry, and congratulations on your win on the Grand National. Bad Books is with us, the lovely Mark. Good evening, all. Stu had 20 on the old nag Hitman. Then more hellos. Jimmy Quinn joins us and greets everybody by name and gives them all an individual emoji, which is, I must join the chat early next time, says Andrew. Well, there you are, you see. You snooze, you lose. You never know what you're going to miss out on. The van will be MOT and tax exempt in 4 years, says Skick. I know. That's worth a couple of grand. Yeah. Yes, indeed. On the 1st of January 2029, Netty will be exempt from tax and Ministry of Transport certification. Tricky chap's words. Lord Stiff Upper Lip is with us. Jolly good evening to you. Woodstock is here. Good evening, Woodstocks. I wonder where the fake winegasms went. Well, Emma, I still have them because they're not fake. I just don't. I don't put them out there anymore because, quite frankly, you spoiled it, and I don't share that with you lot now. So I still feel them inside. I still feel that joy, that orgasmic, deep joy, but you don't get to see it anymore. So there you are. If anybody's missing the non-fake winegasms, blame Emma. Sean's buck, says Peter P, will be pounded like a plate at a carvery. More hellos. My friend and his wife, says Richard, are taking their motorhome down to Riverside Touring Park in Betoy-Sicoid. It looks amazing, Boaty. Oh, does it? Does it? Sorry, I'm just really into this at the moment, so I'm checking that out. Oh, now, after last night, I am in the process of setting up an Amazon wish list. If anybody's interested for Netty, there's only one item on there at the moment, though. Riverside touring. Park. I'd love to stay in Bettois. Bettois Security. Here we are. Riverside Touring Hub. Season date 17th of Feb to 3rd of Jan. Okay. Nestled in Snowdonia National Park, and the caravan. Oh, it's a caravan and motorhome. It's a CL site. It's a caravan and motorhome club affiliated. So CL. That's good. That means I get a discount. It's an award-winning touring caravan site set among stunning scenery and a fantastic option for your next caravan holiday adventure. You can find more. Oh, does look nice. 59 hard standing and super pitches. Heated toilet and shower block, laundry room, vegetable prep room, well-stocked shock, free Wi-Fi, full site security, electric hookup, blah, 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 motorhome service point, dishwashing room. Oh, it's got everything. 5 minutes walk from the centre of Bettois, within easy reach of shops, restaurants and attractions. Explore lakes. Oh, this looks nice. Oh, I tell you what. Oh, I fancy that. Do you accept caravan and motorhome club vouchers? No. Oh, that's a bugger. I've got one. I've got a £10 voucher. Ah, that looks absolutely lovely. I must bookmark that. It'd be a bit of a trek for an overnight. That's the only slight downside. In Netty, it would be a bit of a trek just for one night. Because it looks like my Tuesday nights are not happening, but that's a long story and another story, which I will tell you on another night. I'm really into the camper van, says Skick. Just think of all the money that's been spent on it over the years. I just think it's brilliant. Well, think of the money that's been spent on it within the last year. It's had a few bobs thrown at it, but I'm really into it too, Skick, and yeah, I'm really excited to kind of grow into it and explore the lifestyle and all of that kind of thing. Breakfast, says Mark, was peanut butter on toast. Dinner was tuna mayo salad, and tea, ribeye steak and asparagus. Well, community snap. I had steak for lunch. I had steak, eggs, and fried onion for lunch, and my God, I enjoyed it. Lunch today was sushi, says Emma. You're still into your sushi. Stu had a bacon butty. Richard for dinner tonight had gammon, topped with a strategically placed pineapple ring, egg, and chips. Jonathan Fletcher joins us and says good evening, and a jolly good evening to you. Oh God! Oh right, you're off on one on the sushi now. Woodstock says Boaty, Nettie already has everything she needs, doesn't she? No. Because quite a lot of the stuff that I used was on loan from Carol. So I need washing up bowl, cutlery tray, the the fleecy, foamy thing that you put your crockery and mugs and cups and wine glasses in to stop them getting smashed while you're driving. I need a table. I don't have a table. That was on loan. I need some taps for the bathroom. I need, God, I can't remember everything else. Cutlery tray, did I say that? I need some kitcheny stuff like, uh, oh, just basic things like a tin opener and that kind of thing. What else do I need? Oh gosh, I'm trying to remember. Nothing major. I think the biggest thing I need is the table. So no, nothing major. Just the little bits and pieces that you need for getting on. You know, like the washing up bowl and stuff like that. So yeah, nothing major. Just little fripperies, little bits and pieces. The table is the biggest thing, and you do need a table, don't you? I certainly can't read that. Oh, bug roll holder. I do need a bug roll holder. You'll have to join the caravan club. Proof that you're old, says Steve. I haven't joined the caravan club, but I have joined the caravan and motor home club, and I have a voucher. And I have a voucher. Somewhere. Where's that gone? Because I joined on a recommendation thingy from Carol, we got £10 each. There you go. There is my £10 voucher. It was 60 quid to join, but you get £15 off. You get £15 discount on your site fee. So once you've done 4 nights, once you've done 4 nights stay, then it's paid for itself. And the actual caravan and motorhome club site, you've got two sorts of sites. You've got the actual club sites, which are owned by the club, like the one that we were at this week. And to stay in one of those, you have to be a member. They don't accept non-members. And then they have affiliate sites known as CLs, like the one that I was just looking at there. Oh, good evening, all, says Simone, hooked on classics. A jolly good evening to you, and hope you are well. The headmistress is enjoying a cold bottle of Schoof Belgian beer without alcohol. Very nice, actually. God, I mean, alcohol is the only thing that makes sense of beer because it tastes awful. I used to drink it by the gallon. I wouldn't give you well. I occasionally have a beer. I had a beer on Tuesday. Actually, I had a beer with my lunch. But yeah, it's not really nice, is it? I've been playing with the caliper for Buddy today, says Simone. Well, I hope your playing has been to some effect. I thought of mustard when I saw this today, says Skick. When you saw what? Have I missed something? Mm. Simone says, has anyone noticed that the wasps and massive spiders are already out in force? I haven't. Woodstock says, Boaty, wouldn't she have taken everything out before she if sold you it if she wanted all that? No, you don't need a table. I don't have a table and I manage. I have a tray. Well, I would like a table because I'm going to need to work in Netty and I work at a table. I also eat from a table and I like to set the table and I like to use a tablecloth and a napkin and somewhere to rest my wine glass. I'm not the sort of man who eats off a tray. I'm afraid. Wouldn't she have taken everything out before she sold you it? No, because I needed to borrow it for this time. So she left a lot of stuff in for me very kindly. Um, and so there were a lot of things that I didn't need to buy, that I don't need to buy. Like I've got my electric hookup cable. I've got I've got a water whatever you call it receptacle. Oh bless her, she bought me a what's it tap. Oh, I can't remember what you call it. Oh, I don't know, but it's I've forgotten what you call it, but it's like an electronic tap where you press a button and it dispenses 500 milliliters of water. It's awfully good, actually, awfully good. Um, so yeah, I did, and she left a lot of the decorative items in as well, and some chemically bits. So she was really sweet, really generous. But yeah, some bits were some of the bits I borrowed were out of Tilly, the micro caravan, like the tables. So I am going to need to buy that. I mean, we're not talking about a huge amount of money here, darlings. The table that I'm looking at is 12 quid from Dunelm, although I might get two of them. The the thing for your to keep your plate safe, that's about 13 or 14 quid. You know, a cutlery tray, that's not a lot of money, is it? So we're only talking relatively small amounts. Um, it's just that I've been Mr. Spendthrift, haven't I, this last couple of weeks? So I'm not overly blessed with even relatively small amounts. Looks like we've got some more voice notes flooding in, which is always nice.
Why don't you go to the charity shop and buy a table? Try and buy a table from there, sir.
Well, I could try, but I doubt that the charity shop would have motorhome tables in there because, I mean, I could have a look. I could have a look, but obviously, well, it wouldn't hurt to have a look, I suppose. What's this? Oh, DJ Palsy. Hello. Just wanted to see if you would like these goodies for free. If so, respond with an address. And it looks like we've got oh, okay. We've got some merch going on there. Oh, that's very kind. Thank you very much indeed. And that's oh no, that's a really old one. What am I doing? I've just looked at a really old one. Oh no, right, we've got what's that from? I'm getting all confuddled here. What's this? It's a picture. Oh, I see. Right. Oh, we wouldn't do it, Skick. He wouldn't do it. No, he wouldn't do it. Oh, we've got another one from Mr. Parry. He's on form tonight, isn't he?
Also, why don't you go for a wild camp after work one night in your camper van, sir? Do a live.
The honest answer to that is it is too cold at the moment. um, Now, Nettie doesn't have a heater. At some point prior to Carol's ownership, the heater was removed, taken out. So there's no heater. So what I've got in Nettie, because it is getting cold at night still, what I've got in Nettie is what Carol used, which is an oil-filled radiator. I bought mine off Facebook Marketplace. It was an incredible bargain. It's a DeLonghi, and it's really, I'm sure I showed it to you on the live stream. It's ever so cool. It's really retro looking, and they're ever so expensive to buy new. And I think it was a tenner on Marketplace, and it was literally about a quarter of a mile from the restaurant, if that. So that's what I'm using to heat Nettie. But in order to operate that, I need electric hookup because that's not running off 12 volt. That's running off 240, obviously. So I can't do wild camping at the moment because I would freeze my arse off. So wild camping is going to have to wait until either one of three things happen. Either the weather gets warmer, which hopefully will happen as we approach summer, or I get a power station, which is, like one of the Jackeries or Bluettis or whichever one, and they're expensive. So unless I can blag one, which I can't at the moment because I'm not getting enough views, um, so yeah, I can't afford to buy one. Or the third option is um, to fit a diesel heater, to fit a Chinese diesel heater, which which is probably the way to go. But again, you're looking at a few quid that I simply haven't got at the moment. So at the moment, to answer your question, I'm limited to going somewhere where there's an electric hookup so I can avoid freezing to death at night. Uh, Richard's having an ice cold Moretti. That's a beer, I think. Bumblebees. Speaking of bees, how are the G's doing, Boaty? The Bee Gees are doing all right. Ironically, the ones on the Chinese side tables at the bottom of the stairs are doing a lot better than the one on the windowsill. The one on the windowsill is not entirely happy. Um, so yeah, I'm not sure why that is. I should have swapped them round. The ones on the Chinese tables, they're lovely. They're looking fantastic. The one on the windowsill, three or four of the leaves have gone yellow and withered. So not sure what that's about. Maybe there's a draft. Bad Book says the Caravan Club was renamed the Caravan and Motorhome Club quite a few years ago. CLs are certified location for five vans minimum, basic, beautiful, and much cheaper. The club sites are bloody expensive. Um, Buxton wasn't too bad. It was £24. It was £24 a night. So still quite expensive, isn't it? 48 quid for 2 nights. I mean, you're almost into the same price as a Travelodge. Boaty, says Richard, now that you are a motorhome enthusiast, would you be letting a car go to free up some cash to invest back into the motorhome? For instance, Officer Crabtree. I hadn't considered that as yet. I do have plans for Crabtree. What I actually plan to do, as you probably know, at the moment I've got Mimi LeBlanc, my daily, is set up as the Peugeot picnic car. But I am seriously, very, very seriously. In fact, I was talking with my lovely friends in the restaurant tonight, who are it's half term, so they're up visiting, and they spent the whole evening in the restaurant tonight, which was lovely. I've had a lovely catch up and chat with them. So, evening, guys, you know who you are. You'll be asleep now, but you'll watch this on catch up. I know you will. I was talking about it with them. I'm very, very serious about this tenting business. Um, it's it's one step further than the motorhome. It's one step closer to nature, and oh shit, I'm determined to tick that box this year. It's going to happen. And after tonight's conversation, I've said I'm going to do Snowdonia, and I will, but I'm also going to do the Lake District where I've never been. It's ridiculous, but I've never been to the Lake District. I've never even driven through it or around it or anything like that. So, and my friend was waxing lyrical about it in the restaurant last night. And I've seen snippets on YouTube videos and it, wine burp, I apologize. And it looks pretty amazing. So, yeah, tenting is on the cards, very much on the cards. Not immediately. We're going to be looking, well, quite honestly, I think we're going to be into June, July, August. Those are going to be the tenting times. Plus, I need to save up some money because I don't actually possess a tent at the moment. So, oh yeah, but going back to the cars, obviously, the way things are at the moment, if me Millabunk is my daily and my commuter car and my work car and my Peugeot picnic car and then the camping car, if I add the, because she's already got the lunch gear in, so if I add the tent and everything in, then I'm never going to use Crabtree, am I? Especially now I've got Nettie. So my plan is, and I love Officer Crabtree, be under no illusions, I adore Officer Crabtree. So my plan is, with almost immediate effect, I'm going to swap all of the Peugeot picnic lunch gear and then when I get it, the camping gear into Officer Crabtree. And he is going to be the special occasion picnic, Peugeot picnic lunch or camping car steed. Because it's not as special when you go away to do something like a Peugeot picnic or a camping trip, and you do it in your daily car. It feels like you're going to work. So I've decided that a bit of demarcation is going to happen. So Mimi LeBlanc will be my daily car, and she will take me to work and back. Her boot will be empty. For doing any Airbnb or hotel stuff, if we ever get a bloody Airbnb or hotel. She's got a big old boot. It makes sense to keep it empty so that I can use her. All of the lunch stuff rattles about in the boot a bit because the boot is really big. Crabbers has got a much smaller boot, although he's a bigger car. So the lunch stuff will fit more neatly in that, and I can throw in a tent and all of my camping gear as well. When I get it. Um, and yeah, and Officer Crabtree is going to be the tool for that job. So that will be his use, if you like, and it'll then be a treat to get into him because he's a lovely car. I adore him. I'm really, really fond of him, and I had and have as yet no plans to get rid of him because he's quite a rare car and a lovely car to drive and a fabulous special occasion car. So that is the plans with that. And then obviously there's Yvette Carte Blanche and Melanie Mingebag. I must get Mingebag MOT'd. I'm at the yard on Monday, so I can start to sort that out. Look at the time, darling. Time has marched on. Time has marched on. It's probably, well, it is time to start saying your good nights, darlings. Time has flown. We've passed the midnight hour. We are now into Sunday. And I'm sure you've all got beds to go to and things to do. Goodness knows I certainly have. So we'll play out the comments, but do start saying good night. Stu needs a hooker. And you've been talking about bees and honey and so on. Who remembers lemon butter spread? I don't. Yeah, the Lake District is lovely, says Hannah. I'm assured that it is, and I've never been. Now, as I said, I'll talk about this another night. I've been discussing it at length with my friend over the course of today. I can't go into it now, it's too late, but my Tuesday nights not working doesn't look like that is happening. So I'm going to be limited for the time being to just having Monday night off. And I think the Lake District would be, I think the Lake District, much like Snowdonia, will be a bit much to do as an overnight in Netty. But for tenting, why not? So I thought, keep Netty a little bit more local, because also Netty's expensive. Nettie's expensive. She's a thirsty girl. She uses a lot of fuel. So I thought, keep Nettie more local so I get more Nettie time and less travelling time, and keep her miles down. Because at the end of the day, Nettie's on my classic fleet policy with Footman James, and that is mileage limited. So I don't want to be putting millions of miles on her. Plus, she's an old girl. So I figure, there's more than enough around here, around the Peak District, moving into Yorkshire. There's more than enough for the time being. There's more than enough places to find and discover with Nettie. Now, when the weather gets warmer, or when I get a power station or a diesel heater, then things will change. Then I won't be going to the caravan and motorhome home sites. I'll be going to the wild sites where your park up is just a patch of grass on a remote field by a river somewhere, and I'll be doing the full self-sufficient off-grid thing. But I can't do that at the moment with no heat in the van. Not while the weather's like it is. But it won't be long. It won't be long. And it'd be amazing to find some places in the wilder area of the Peak where I can just drive Nettie half an hour somewhere relatively local without having to have my trousers and pants taken down for the petrol cost, and just find a really remote site that's just off the beaten track in the middle of nowhere, and we can have a proper night of escaping life, just getting away from life. That'll be lovely. Those nightly van park ups, says Adam Barr. Hello, Adam. Good to see you again. Are north of 50 quid down here in Bristol, which is mental. And evening, Boaty, by the way. Good evening. Yeah, north of 50 quid is daft. Slather it all over. Wasn't that a brute advert? No, headmistress, that was splash it all over. Visit Northumberland, says Black Lions. Good evening. Kielder Reservoir is outstanding. Keep the suggestions coming in, because there are many, many, many times. Blue John Mines is near you, says to you. We demand a video. Well, now then, that was on my list. In fact, the one I had penciled in for my next visit was Castleton Caravan and Motorhome Club site, which Carol stayed there several times, and when she was visiting me in the Peak earlier this year. Well, I say visiting me. She wasn't visiting me. We met her. Well, she kind of was, but she stayed there in Tilly, and we were talking about it. And she said, "Look, Castleton's only half an hour or so from you. Go there one Monday night. It's a really nice site." She said it's nicer than here, meaning Buxton. We were at Buxton at the time. And I said, "God, is it really?" She said, "Yeah, because you've got the views, you've got the ridge, you've got," and then she kind of backtracked a bit and said, "Oh, yeah, but there are the cliffs here and they're all lit up." But she said, "It's as nice." So, so I thought I'd do Castleton for the next one, which will be a week on Monday, darlings. Plans coming up. Monday, obviously, Matron is coming up. We'd arranged an MHM meetup. That's Mary Huff Management. So that's myself, Mustard, Matron, and the M11. Sadly, Emma can't make it, but Matron is still coming up. So I'll be at the yard. I don't know what's planned. I haven't seen any discussions. I hope we're not just hanging around the yard all day, because that's really boring and a waste of what I believe is going to be quite a nice day. But there we are. That's my plan for this Monday. I will head up there to see Matron and thank her in person for everything that she does. It's a shame Emma can't make it, but there we are. So now, originally, under the original plans, myself, Matron, and Emma would have been staying over at the local Premier Inn. Matron is still staying over. Our bookings will be changed for somewhere else. So I won't be staying over. I will be coming home. And at the moment, I'm thinking that I will take Yvette Carte Blanche, my Rover Cabriolet, because I need to check the weather. But if the weather's good, I thought it'd be nice to do the journey to the yard, top down, first top down journey of the year. And then if I'm coming back, I thought I might do I might film doing the Snake Pass on a spring evening with the hood down. That might be rather nice to do. And I might whiz into Sheffield and nip into the casino. So that will be Monday. Other than that, things I'm hoping to get sorted next week. First trip of the year to the Heights of Abraham. I'd like to do that. Taking Nettie to maybe Longstone Edge or somewhere to film a proper walk around introduction, van tour, all of that kind of thing. You know, a proper thorough in and out, have a proper look around, a proper intro. I'd like to do that on one of the days as well. And then, yeah, the next actual overnight trip in Nettie will be a week on Monday, and I'm planning that to be Castleton. Carol says it's a lovely site. It's not too far, so it's not going to kill me on the fuel cost. Maybe I'll have got a couple of bits for Nettie by then too, and you know, we can just refine it, and it'll be my first solo trip because obviously I had Carol with me this week. So it'll be fun to do a solo one, to be somewhere different. And Castleton's quite nice. I've never really explored it. So it'd be quite cool to have a walk from the site into Castleton and just have a walk through the village, maybe find a nice local pub in the evening, have a little drink, that kind of thing, and just have a really chilled out Monday evening. I won't have to drive for hours. I can get there, check in at the Caravan and Motorhome Club is 1 o'clock. So I can get there for 1 o'clock, the earliest check-in, without having to get up stupidly early. Quickly get set up, walk into Castleton for a spot of lunch maybe, and just have a really chilled out, you know, from 1 o'clock I can have a lovely chill out, sort some bits in Nettie, do some filming, have a lovely relaxed evening, do a Monday night live with you guys, have a fabulous sleep up in the overcab bed, and then check out is at 12. So I'd still have, because I get up early when I'm away, whether I'm in a hotel or whether I'm in Nettie, I'm up early. It's as if my body knows that it's not the normal and I should get up and enjoy it. So there would be time for another walk on Tuesday morning before having to set off. And I'm not going to have to drive all that far to get home. So I think that's going to be a lovely overnighter. I'm really looking forward to that. So and that gives me this week to get some bits and pieces sorted for Nettie. So that's the plan. Those are the plans, darlings. Oh yeah, and that was the point. That would include the Blue John mines because obviously, Winnets Pass, Mamtor, Castleton, it's all right there. Crabbers, say Simone. She's hot. He, Officer Crabtree. Oh, did the boxer get pounded? No, it hasn't. It hasn't. I must do that. Does it have a shower in us, Woodstock? And I presume you're talking about Nettie. Does she have a shower? In theory, yes. At the moment, no. She needs a new shower tap, but she will have a shower in. Everything's there. It's just the tap was buggered, and Carol tried to sort it. Bought the wrong taps. They didn't fit, so the the water to the bathroom is capped off at the moment, so I need to get a new mixer and shower tap. Reconnect the waste, connect that to the water, and then yes, she will have a shower. Nettie is definitely better than Bella, the recently deceased Belinga. Oh, I'm out of touch with Hubner. Is Bella deceased now? Is Bella buggered? He spent a fortune on that. He spent a fortune on it. Go to the yard in Nettie and do an overnight with mustard. Well, no skick on two bases. One, Mustard's wife won't allow him to do an overnight. And two, why would I want to do an overnight in the yard? God almighty. There's a beautiful, great big world out there. There are some magical and wonderful places where I can stay. The yard is not one of them. I've got no desire to stay in the yard. And also, going back to what I said, at the moment, nights are cold, you need a bit of heat. So I need an electric hookup. And the yard does not have an electric hookup. Boaty, says Shelley. A couple of YouTubers I watch travel around in their motorhomes and then go to little country pubs. Makes it really interesting. Yeah, I could do that. I mean, there's some good sites growing up now. Britstops is one, I think, and there are pubs where you can park your motorhome up at for free if you eat in the pub. And I've seen YouTube videos on that. One of them is a pub just down the road from me in the local village. So that's something that I would definitely do, Shelley. But again, it needs to be later on in the year when it's warmer or when I've got heating sorted in Nettie. I couldn't do it at the moment because parking up at the pubs, you don't get the electric hookup. Boaty didn't wash on his trip. There are shower blocks at the facilities at the site were amazing. I was skeptical. I'd taken the piss. I talked about the latrines and this, that, and the other. They were amazing. The showers were fantastic. You go in, you've got your own individual place. Oh, it's lovely. It kind of justifies the money, really. So you can go in and you can have a really amazing shower. You've got your loos, obviously. You've got laundry room where you can do your laundry. You've got a dishwashing area where you can go and do your dishes. I did our dishes. You've got everything that I was massively impressed. And you can't deny, you've seen the pictures, you've seen the footage. It's beautiful. It's gorgeous. I tell you what, it beats a Premier Inn. Right, and we have caught up with the comments, darling. So that is going to be it for tonight. It's 21 minutes after I planned to stop. Yeah, we've all got beds and homes. Oh, is this another new message? Goodness me.
I've just been looking at the Timu website. There's loads of tables that would be perfect for your camper van on there, sir. And they don't look that expensive.
Oh, there we are. Oh, the pounding. Yes. I forgot. Oh, I tell you what, let's go mad. Mr. Paddy said do a double one because I did kind of jump a red light. Go on. I always do what I'm told by you. Like it's a double pounding, darlings. $1, £2, 1 and 2. There you go, double pounding. Simone's ringing me, but I'm saying good night now. It's too late. I'm knackered. So, right, yes, that is it, darlings. That is it. Yeah, I'm not keen on Temu either. I've looked on Amazon. There are some tables that would be very nice. I can't afford them, and I'm not going to be able to afford them. You're talking about 60, 70 quid, something like that. I think my temporary tables are going to be the one from Dunelm. One or two of them, £12 each. One would be enough to begin with. Maybe add another one for if I got company, but yeah, 12 quid hopefully will be doable over the next week. Boaty not happy tonight. I'm very happy tonight. I'm tired. I'm knackered, but I am very, very happy tonight. I've had a great day and a lovely evening. I'm sorry if I'm coming across as not happy. I'm knackered. I'm really tired. I'm really tired. So why are you not keen on Temu? It has cheap, great things. Because everything I've seen that's ever come from there is absolute total garbage, basically. Um, and it seems to be hit and miss whether you get it or how long it takes or and I am and also bear in mind that my last partner was a Chinese national. I know firsthand, having been, you're looking at somebody whose home has been bugged by the Chinese government. You'll probably think I'm joking. The long-term viewers know that I'm not. I don't trust anything Chinese that is associated with the Chinese government. I won't have TikTok on any of my devices because I know what TikTok does, and I don't trust Temu or any of these other Chinese sites because, because, well, if you're oblivious to what the Chinese government can and do, then fair play to you. But yeah, no, not me, not me. Honestly, I spent a year living with Chinese madam. She was under the spotlight of the Chinese government. That meant that meant we had visits. My phone line was bugged. The cottage was bugged. Yeah, no, don't don't go there would be my advice. How do you know your home is bugged by the Chinese government? Because they told us. Because they came round and knocked on the door and told us. And because you could hear them on the telephone. They're not shy. They're scaring you into doing what they want you to do. And the way they do that is by exerting control over you and telling you that they've done it and then proving that they've done it. No, nothing is but no. Once Chinese madam went, that was it. Chinese madam was yeah, Chinese madam was under government radar, and that meant that I became so when she was living here. But there we are. There we are. Right, that is it for tonight, darlings. Let me wish you all a safe and peaceful night and a really good Sunday ahead. I hope you have a lovely lunch or dinner. I'm certainly planning to. God, I am knackered. Boaty, how did you know where bugging was to get rid of the bugging? I don't even understand that. The Chinese government were tracking my fiance who lived with me. She was a Chinese national. When she no longer lived here, the Chinese government ceased having an interest in me. That's all I can tell you, really. Right. So, yeah, have a safe and peaceful night. Have a great Sunday. I hope it's a good one for you, or at the very least, manageable. And the candle will be relit tomorrow night, earlier time, 11 o'clock. And we will have a full hour's live stream as tomorrow night we roll into Monday and a whole new week. Can't wait to see you then. Please join me if you can. In the meantime, sleep well, darlings. Much love from me. Can't wait to see you next time. And on that note, chew and indeed, oh yes, bosh.